to
the
the
Secret Garden
Secret Garden
Society.
Society. Woo!
Woo!
I'm
Hey,
excited
y'all.
to be back.
I know. Welcome back, everyone.
Back in the studio.
We've missed you.
I know, it's been what, like a long ass time, like 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
Yeah. We took 1 week off because the state of the world was just so sad.
Felt like I was drowning. It was just crazy. So we needed to take a break that week. And then tell us about your week, Indigo.
This past week, we went to Vegas for my boyfriend's birthday, and I forgot the mics. So we're now recording this on Saturday.
It's a little Saturday morning, but it kind of feels like, because we normally record Wednesday nights, so this feels like I've got my like little drinks, I woke up, I brushed my teeth, and then I sat down in the chair. So
I agree.
And I have like fantasy lo-fi playing on in the background. It just feels kind of cozy. I opened my window. I don't think I've ever opened my window.
We have windows! No, I feel the same way. I'm like, should we start recording in the mornings? I feel like
it's
energized.
Honestly really nice.
It is really nice.
Yeah, how was Vegas?
Wait, really fast. Okay. I was gonna talk to you about the planes.
Oh.
Have you been seeing what's going on with all the planes?
Okay, so when I flew in December, late December, I was seeing stuff on the planes and I was getting really scared. And then since then, I feel like it is escalating how bad it's getting.
It's truly insane. And I feel so bad for all the people that have like gotten hurt or, passed away in the plane crashes. But it's just like, how is this happening? And back to back. Because like one happened like right around the time when I went to Vegas. And then yesterday, another one happened in Philadelphia. And I'm just like, oh my God, that's like, I don't know. It just feels very apocalyptic.
Yeah. And my brother flies a lot for work. So I'm like, genuinely, I'm like, okay, I have to be, anytime he's flying, I need to have his flight number, like all that, which is hard because my brother, he's one of those people where he's like, moves in silence and I'll check his location and he's like, in Italy, and you're like, what? No, that's not true. He wouldn't be in Italy. He told me about that trip. But like he just like he'll be like somewhere. And I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, oh, it's for work. And I'm like, okay, you have to tell people when you fly. Like things could happen.
Like, I don't know where he is.
He lives across the country, so it's not like I could easily get to him. So I'm like, you need to let me know these things.
That's so funny.
Yeah, so I've been really watching those flights and I'm scared.
Yeah. So hopefully this little conversation will distract you from the crazy state of the world.
Yeah.
But yeah. I was gonna tell you, since we've last talked, I have a full body transformation. I look like an entirely different fairy now. I have a frog tattoo, new, that's smoking a little cigarette.
Cute.
Twins. Oh yeah, Max has a frog tattoo on their arm too as well.
The same arm.
Now we're twinsies.
We're twinsies. They're little frogs.
Yeah, I was really in love with this guy because it's like a little like Sailor Jerry style like tree frog. So it's in black and white, and then it's smoking a little cigarette with like a little cloud next to it.
Icon. Does he have a name?
I gave him a name, but I can't remember.
Devastating.
I feel like it looks like a Jorge.
Love it.
What else? Oh, I got my belly button pierced.
Oh my God. I knew that, but oh my God.
I know, I've already told you. I sent you many videos.
So as soon as we open the recording today, Indigo flashed her belly button at me. But honestly, it's so cute. I'm so obsessed.
It's all I can think about.
It's so cute.
It was literally so scary going into the shop. And I was just like, whoo, like deep breathing, trying to hype myself up. Mind you, I have lots of tattoos and I have like my septum and my nose pierced.
Piercings, and especially I feel like piercings in places that you've never been pierced before are terrifying because you have zero clue. You don't know what you're getting into.
Exactly.
And the
uncharted
fear of
territory.
the unknown. Yeah, the uncharted territory. It's horrifying. Was
It
it
was just
bad?
so scared. Well, it was just like when I was filling out the form, I like was about to back out, and I was like, I can't back out. I've already submitted the release form or
Yeah.
whatever, and like I know all these tattoo artists. Like I go to that shop a lot, and I was like, if I back out, like I can't do it. I can't do it. I was like, thank God for like embarrassment because it's pushing me forward towards my goal.
Yeah. That's
But
so
yeah, so
real.
I like got it done, and it didn't hurt per se. I feel like okay, I feel like there's different kinds of pains in life. I
Yeah.
feel like there's like sharp pain. This one was more of like an uncomfortable pain, like someone's stretching my skin and it feels really uncomfortable and like what are
Ugh.
you doing down there?
And get out of there.
And get out of there. You don't belong in there.
Not for you.
Yeah, but like my boyfriend was holding my hand and he saw the whole thing and he was like, that was gross. Like he was like, that was like kind of insane. Like I saw her like pull your skin and then like,
Ugh.
you know, I won't use any other graphic words, but and it was like it was actually insane like watching that happen. And I was like, yeah, dude, it felt so uncomfortable. Like when she was putting in the jewelry, I was like, stop. Like get out.
Oh my gosh. I can't even imagine. I frequently have fears of like I wear a lot of baggy pants, and baggy
Uh-huh.
pants come baggy pockets, and baggy pockets come snagging them on door handles when you just innocently walk by. And that
Innocently.
is jarring to me. And so I have a fear of like things getting like ripped off. And I commend you because belly button, I think they're so cute. I'm such a baby. I don't think I could ever do it. But they're so cute.
That's how I was too, but then I was just like, no, I want to be a bad bitch. I can do it. And
Yeah.
in my head, you know what I tell myself? This might be toxic. Whenever I want something crazy like that, like lip filler, tattoo, piercing, whatever, something scary, I'm like, the Kardashians have gotten so much plastic surgery. I can get this
Yeah.
little belly button piercing. I can be as strong or stronger than the
Yeah.
Kardashians. Like, yeah, and that pushed me through. I literally was telling myself that, and it got me through. I was like, think of Kylie Jenner. She's gotten so much done, and you can get this tiny little belly button piercing. I was like, Kylie Jenner would get it.
That's so true. That's a
It
great way to
pushes me
push
to get it. I
yourself.
don't know why. It's just funny.
Things like that are really like such great motivators. Like I've got TW fear of needles, but there was a hot man who was the phlebotomist, and I genuinely told myself like you can't embarrass yourself in front of him. And you know what? I got my blood drawn in 30 minutes. You know how long it normally takes? 2 hours
Oh my
minimum.
god.
And I got it done in 30 minutes simply because I was like, this man is so hot. I have to act right. Like,
That's so
not
funny.
even interested in him, not anything. It was just the like, you can't act up right now. Because I'll
Yeah.
scream, I'll cry, like, I'll like flinch away. I'm bad. I'm like that awful person in the chair. You can't act like that. Slapped myself in the face and was like, get in there. He's hot. Be normal. In and out in 30 minutes.
No, literally. I normally get overly embarrassed and I hate being embarrassed, but like I said, embarrassment can really push you to do some great things.
It really can.
That's so funny. Oh my god. So I was like looking up videos of like pros and cons for belly button piercings, and they were
hmm
like cons, it takes a while to heal. That was the only con. And then pros, they're like, it's
Oh.
so cute. It makes you look even more skinny. Like, it's just so cute. I've never seen a girl without, or like with one that like I thought looked bad. And I was like, okay, I'm sold.
Done.
I can report, I don't think I look skinnier, but
What are
it
you talking
is,
about? You look teeny
you
tiny.
can't even see me right now.
I'm squinting. I can't see Indigo, guys. She's so tiny.
But it is pushing me to wear my belly button out more because I can't wear high-waisted pants. I like,
Yeah.
especially while it's healing. And I will say, I've never done that before. I never just openly wear my belly button out. I normally am like a midriff type of person.
Yeah.
And I think it's really cute. I think it's like,
Yeah.
because I have something there, it's like, it looks cute, it's stylish, I like vibe with it. but it does feel weird, and I'm now having to like refigure out a lot of my outfits because I don't normally wear low-rise jeans like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. I never even considered like with the healing process, yeah, you wouldn't be able to really like wear any like you can't wear like high-waisted jeans.
No, I can't wear anything tight or that will like potentially pull or like get stuck on it.
Oh my God,
Because
yeah.
then technically it can like migrate or like my body can reject it, which is sick.
I,
You guys can't see, but Max's face just had the biggest look of disgust.
it's because I get really set. Like I'm so easy with like because of the fear of needles, it has evolved to anything in my skin. Like even I was trying to undo a paper clip and I poked myself with the paper clip and it kind of broke off in my
Oh
finger.
no, no,
And I
no.
was feeling horrified for like weeks because it's just the idea of anything in my skin. So anytime like piercings, I've also had bad luck with piercings where like my got my ears pierced in third grade. And then my
Uh-huh.
brother and I were playing catch outside, and we were supposed to do underarm throws only because I'm unathletic and asthmatic. And he, for whatever reason, like we fought, and he overhand threw at me, and I covered my face, but it hit my ear
No.
and had to go to the doctor and get the earring removed from my ear. So it's just
Oh my
like
god.
I get like so freaked out with like things where they're not supposed to be in my skin. It's like
No, I
really
am the same way. We both are
yeah.
the same way. Like that's why I'm
Yeah.
scared of needles because it's like
Yeah.
it's not even like I'm scared it's gonna hurt or whatever. It's the
No.
idea of like something underneath my skin that's not supposed to be there,
Yeah.
and it freaks me out.
And what if something, because like I'm prone to like something comes over me. I don't choose to scream and like flinch or like anything. Like it literally comes out of me. I can't stop it. I tell myself that I'm gonna sit there and be respectful, and it all goes out the door the second the needle enters the room because my fear is that I'm gonna flinch or move away or they're gonna trip or like something and it's gonna break off inside my arm. And then I've
Yeah.
got something in my body that's not supposed to be there.
So your body's reaction is to scream and thrash beforehand.
Beforehand. Flight or fight, it's both.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the cons that nobody mentioned. Maybe it's because I'm the only one experiencing. Not, I don't think I'm the only one, but like literally the body horror for
Yeah.
this piercing, it grosses me out. I'm not gonna lie. This own piercing on my own body, if I look at it and if I think about it too
Yeah.
much, it freaks me out because of that exact reason. Like it's just under my skin and I can feel the bar underneath my skin.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it really starts to freak me out. Like, literally, last night, I got to the point where I was like, let's take it out. Let's take
Really?
it out because I'm getting, like, really nauseous if I think about it too
Yeah.
long. But then I was like, I don't even know how to take it out. So I guess we just leave it in.
Guess we're doing it.
And that's where we're at now.
When I got my nose pierced, I felt like really freaked out, but I was surrounded by all my friends and they were all bullying me, so I was like, get your shit together.
Yeah.
But it didn't feel crazy as much as my ears did. And I don't know if it's about the like I guess
Cartilage or something.
yeah, like the vibe of the skin cuz like the nose is
Slime
like
of the skin.
I don't know how else to say it, like earlobes soft.
Yeah.
Like not mushy. That's kind of weird. I don't
So
want to
yeah, just
describe my
like
earlobe
there's
as
no
mushy.
cartilage in this
Yeah.
part of your earlobe.
So it feels like, oh, this is soft skin and there's something moving around. Whereas my nose, like, it's soft, but it's not earlobe soft. And I guess I've had it for so long, I don't think about it. But like getting my ears pierced the second time, after the softball incident, it
Yeah.
was like, I'm gonna have things in my ears again. And that accident could happen again.
You don't
And
play catch anymore.
I
Be for
haven't played
real.
catch since that day in third grade.
You never caught a thing in your life after that.
Hey, watch it. I can catch things falling off of desks really well. Like my spidey senses for like, oh no, my like chapstick is falling off my desk. I'm reaching my hand out like I'm Spider-Man and snatching it out of the air. Any other place in the world, my dexterity is so low.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say you can catch these balls in your mouth, but the time passed.
Okay.
That was a whole
Start
setup for that
crying.
joke.
I just start like tears streaming down my face. Okay.
And we're like, and that's a wrap. Thank you guys. That's so funny. But yeah, like the body, it's just like, I think because like I have face piercings, I have my ears pierced. It's like because these ones are loose, the skin
Yeah.
is not like constantly like moving and it's taut. Like in my stomach, it genuinely feels like this is a chunk of flesh. There is a piercing going through it. And like,
Yeah.
I can feel when I'm pulling on the skin. I can feel when the skin is like, ugh, just, ugh, it grosses me out.
Yeah.
It was just so bad. And like now I have to be careful of my body. Like before I could just do whatever I wanted. Like,
Yeah.
and now I don't know why this is bad, but like I literally keep thinking of a disaster scenario and I'm like, what if I'm like in a sinkhole and I have to like pull my body up and my fucking belly button piercing gets stuck and it rips out. And I'm like, in an emergency, I'm gonna have to take a moment to take it out so that I'm agile and I can do whatever I need to do.
That's so funny because that truly is what holds me back from doing so much. Like getting new tattoos, I am scared. I don't, if anything were to happen, end of the world, I think about like the end of the world and like having braces. To me, that's like equal to having a tattoo. I'm like, end of the world, I have to hunt down a bar of soap. I have to hunt down a Dove bar and find clean water source to wash my tattoo. I can't take that risk.
That's so funny.
Oh my God, wait. I was at Chick-fil-A the other day and I was like waiting for my food and the guy at the window was like, "So tell me about your tattoos." And I was like, "Oh, okay. So I've got like my little wizard frog." And he goes, "Oh." And I go, "This is Chick-fil-A. You have to be nice to me. You can't make fun of my little wizard frog tattoo. That's fucked up."
Yeah, what the heck?
And then I was like,
Sorry.
"Then I've got a One Direction tattoo." And he goes, "Okay." And then I was like, "And then a Beetlejuice tattoo." And he was
you
like,
kept going?
I
kept doing the shout out?
couldn't stop.
No, I would have stopped after the first negative comment. I'd be like, okay, you don't get to see this. Keep going. You're like, maybe you'll like this one.
I've got more for you to try.
Does this tickle your fancy, Beetlejuice?
There was another woman working. This woman was in her like maybe like late 50s. She peeks her head out the window, is listening to me talk, doesn't say a word. They hand me my food and then go, "Have a good one." And I go,
"Oh,
you too." I just
no, my
drove
pleasure.
away. No, it was crazy. I was like, okay, listen, Chick-fil-A, you can't be homophobic and have bad service. That's not allowed. If I'm gonna buy from you as a gay person, you need to at least tell me pleasure and like, I was gonna say
my
suck
tattoos.
Me off, but that's crazy.
That's wild. I'd be like, what? Let's see your tattoos.
Yeah. Let's ask the audience. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, I was like, that's so fucked up.
That's
so
crazy.
Embarrassed.
You're like, I thought this was a safe space.
I like pulled up and there was like a someone crossing, so I had to stop at the thing. And I don't know if you've ever seen Modern Family, but there's a scene where the main character like goes in to like talk to her like dream designer to like work for him, and she like walks in and is like, "Hi, I'm here to talk to blah blah blah," and the lady at the front desk goes, "Not today, he's busy," and she just goes, "Kay," and then walks out, gets in the car, and then it was like, "Kay?" I said Kay, and she's just screaming and like honking on her horn, just like crashing out. And that was me at the crosswalk because I was like, I just kept going. I didn't shut up. What's wrong with? So yeah, that was my Chick-fil-A crash out.
That's so funny. Oh my God. I was gonna ask you, what have you been up to lately?
Oh boy, what have I been up to lately? I've been streaming a lot. I'm getting ready for a subathon, so it's a lot of prep work that like goes into that. For anyone who doesn't know, a subathon is when you do a stream, and whenever someone gifts a subscription, donates, sends bits or anything, time gets added to a timer, and then I have to stream until that timer is done. So it's really fun. We used to do them all the time back when we lived together, and I have not been able to do one in months. And so I'm really excited. I've got some really insane things on the like goals list and stuff. So I've been working on that, and I'm doing another podcast too. It's with my friend Sydney. It's called Princess D and Diaries.
That's
And yeah, so
cool.
it's all Dungeons and Diaries themed with like a nod to Princess Diaries because we like both love that movie. But yeah, so we recorded our first episode this week, and so I'm not sure when that's coming out. I have to text her and see so I can plug it. But it was really fun. But just talking about D&D shit. Lots of D&D
Dang.
shit. And she's going to be on our podcast sometime soon as a guest star. So yeah, that's been pretty
Very
much.
excited for that.
We're still putting away Christmas, even though it is February 1st. We're like 90% of the way done. We're almost done with putting away Christmas. And then still so much construction going on at the house. I actually have to fully move out of my room.
What?
And into the guest room for temporarily for like 2 weeks maybe.
Okay.
So I'm gonna like miss my little room, but I'll be upstairs. It's a bayside window that overlooks the beach, so I'm like, hey, I can't turn down a beach.
Not too shabby.
It's not too shabby. But it will be during the subathon, which just kind of sucks. It would be nice to be in the comfort of my own room during it.
Yeah.
But they're gonna be taking out my windows, and I don't really want that to be happening on stream. It's been so interesting because the construction guys, first off, they don't know like who I am. But like they'll come to me explaining things about the construction process and I go, that's not my business. I don't know. Like that's go ask. I mean, I don't consider her my boss cuz like we're close and I live with her, but like theoretically to them, she's my boss. Yeah. So like go talk to her. She's the one doing this. This is her house. I just live here. And then also when we're trying to figure out the schedule for everything because she's going on a trip, I'm going to be watching the house and doing a subathon while she's gone. So I'm trying to coordinate with them like, hey, when do you guys need me out of my room to work on stuff? And they're like, oh, what are you going to be doing? And I was like, oh, well, I have a podcast and I don't want to go into Twitch streaming to these like old ass men. Like they're not going to get it. And so I was just like, oh, I have a podcast that I record. So I need like, I can't have construction noises in the background. Otherwise it'll appear on the thing. The next day, this guy comes back and he goes, what's a podcast? I've been thinking about it all night and I don't know what a podcast is. And I wanted so bad to be like, Google it, idiot. Like, what do you mean you don't know what a podcast? Be
2025? You don't know what a podcast is? We went through 2020?
No, literally. And he goes, I did just download Facebook for the first time last year. And I was like, what kind of fucked up life are you living? Like, that's crazy. I gotta see your
fucking digital footprint.
No, it's
something crazy going on.
It's crazy. But yeah, I was like, the fact that you were thinking about it all night and didn't think to Google it is fucking bonkers. I just don't like this man. So I was like, Google it. Google it. And so I was just like, it's like an interview, but like audio. And he was like, and you do that professionally? And I was like, yeah, I do. And he goes, do you make good money? And I go, yeah. Because I was like, I can't have this man feel like he like has one over on me. Yeah, this like, idiot doesn't know about podcasting, and I'm gonna tell him I make millions.
Yeah, you're like, it's really frugal, or not frugal.
Lucrative. It's a lucrative business.
It's very lucrative. I'm rolling. You're like, this is my house. You guys keep asking these fucking questions. This is my house.
I'm the captain now. Yeah, I thought that was crazy. I was like, you should have Googled it. Also, why are you up all night thinking about me? Fix that.
Yeah, what the heck?
I see that wedding ring on your hand. Anyways, I hate men. This week has solidified my hatred of men, I think. Sorry to the men catching strays, but honestly, don't act like that and you won't catch strays.
You won't be lumped in with the many.
Yeah. But yeah, that's been pretty much... I'm out of weed, so I need to go to the dispensary today. I'm doing a little sober moment. I took edibles last night and they didn't work at all. And I was like,
no! Is your tolerance higher?
I think it is.
How much did you take?
I took 20.
Oh, yeah, bump it up to 30. Come up here with me to 30.
Okay, I'm just out of my edibles too, so I'm like, I'm probably gonna go to the dispo. Today? I think so. I think I'm gonna go after we record. I think I'm gonna go, come back, sit down, and edit. Because I have no food in my fridge whatsoever. It is, well, I've been making these like Italian wraps, because I was like, my New Year's resolution was to eat better. And that just means like not eating microwaved meals every meal. So I was like, what can I get that's like a little bit healthier and like protein and veggies? So I got tortillas, lettuce, turkey, salami, Caesar.
Ooh.
And I just like toss it all up, and banana peppers. Or
Oh
like
my god, that sounds
pepperoncinis.
so good.
So I cut everything up, like dice it, mix it all in with the Caesar salad dressing, and then I wrap it up in a wrap. And I've been eating that like crazy, but I'm out of it. And so last night I had beefaroni from is it Campbell's? No, Chef Boyardee beefaroni. And I was making it. I was like, what is this? This isn't real. I just needed quick and easy pasta with protein. But beefaroni.
I feel that. Beefaroni. Look down. Put hand on forehead.
I'm actually gonna lose it. Beefaroni is just the craziest name for it.
That's so funny. Oh my god, you just reminded me of the little Campbell's commercial, where the old school one where the can would follow the little girl home.
Yes, absolutely.
That was so funny.
Someone made a TikTok about that. I want to say maybe in 2020. And they took videos of them rolling.
Oh,
like
wait,
down.
I saw that. Yeah.
That was such a throwback.
Wait, I saw the craziest TikTok and I wanted to share it with you.
Okay.
It was this story time and this girl was telling her friend, she was like, I was just driving just now and there was a car.
I know the exact one.
You saw this?
Okay, yeah, continue.
There was a car and it was swerving all over, so crazy. And at first the girl was like, I thought it was like the person had road rage or like something. But then we both pull up to this light and she's like, and I look over and there's a man laying like reclined back and he's just on his phone. She's like, is that why he's driving crazy? And then she's like, and then I look and there is a baby steering the car steering wheel.
I'm like, one of my random things that I get on my For You page is like dash cam footage or like cop cam footage, which I always like not interested in because like fuck cops. But like I would give anything in the world to see that camera footage for that pullover. I would sell a lung, I think, for that. And I can't really spare it, but I would sell my lung.
The girl was cracking me up because she was like, it was just a full-grown baby, like a baby in a diaper, and it was in the one, the dad was pushing the gas, and the baby was the one steering. And she's like, and I saw the car take off from the light, and it still was swerving, doing crazy things. And she's like, I called 911, and I was like, you're not gonna believe me, but there's a baby driving this car. And she's like, and I don't think that's legal.
I don't think that's legal.
And she was like, and so I followed the car until I saw a police come and pull it over. And she was like, it was the craziest thing I've ever seen. Like, she was like, that dad, like, was he not sober? Like, what the heck? And she's like, the baby was not doing a good job.
Idiot baby can't even drive a car.
But I'm like, that's so wild. I don't know what I would do if I saw that.
No, that's crazy.
I probably would do the same thing. Like, I would, I would call 911.
Keep my distance, but keep an eye out.
That's just so wild.
Okay, wait. Speaking of things you saw on TikTok, there is a phenomenon that has gripped me, honestly, grabbed me by my throat and shook me like a dog. But like, there is this couple that I guess had a little, like, I don't even know what it is. Like, I guess like a little, like, toy shop. And then a little baby axolotl figure and a little baby penguin figure. And they made a song. And they posted it on TikTok. And it's a lot of things. It's the lyrics. It's the melody. Like, it's so catchy. And the harmony of their voices together, like, very casually. I'm going to play, like, 2 seconds of it on camera right now. Because I have not gotten it out of my head.
I'm excited.
Fairies, is an axolotl supposed to be there? If you ask an axolotl if they'll be back tomorrow, a penguin waddles in and then the axolotl's gone.
And then it carries on. And then there's an axolotl on the lawn chair. Is an axolotl supposed to be there? If you ask an axolotl if he'll be back tomorrow, the penguin waddles in and then the axolotl's gone. And then it carries on. And there's like 2 more verses. But it's just the calming, like, there's an axolotl on the moon. That I'm cleaning, I'm singing it. I'm walking, I'm singing it. I'm driving, I can't get it out of my head. And I just love the little axolotl. Like, I'll just show you a picture.
Oh my gosh,
it's teeny tiny. I'll
That's
like
cute.
post the video somewhere, maybe on Instagram. But it's so cute, and I can't stop singing it, and I can't stop thinking about it. And while I was setting up for this, I had that audio on loop just to listen to while I set up for podcast.
That's cute. Wait, you asked me, am I not Kiki and Boom?
Oh, okay.
What is it again? What's the new one?
Hold on, let me pull it up. Okay, so this guy posted this thing, and he was like, are you a Frick Bentley or a Stump Chiggins? And so, that's all the video was this guy just saying that. Well, then I started getting TikTok videos being like, Frick Bentley and Stump Chiggins is the new Kiki and Booba. And then I was like, okay, wait, I have to ask Indigo between us who is Frick Bentley and who is Stump Chiggins. And Indigo goes, what? I truly have no idea. So I sent the videos.
Just text me, you go, between us, in all caps, who is Frick Bentley and Stump Chiggins? And I was like, are these people from Twitch? I don't know them.
It's a simple question. Who's Frick Bentley and who's Stump Chiggins?
And I said, we are both Frick Bentley.
Which I do agree. I do think we're both Frick Bentleys. And you used the sunglasses emoji, and I think that really does play into Frick Bentley. However, I want to say, I wish I was a Stump Chiggins. Stump Chiggins just seems like a cool guy.
Well, I was gonna say you're a Stump Chicken. Stump Chiggins. But then I was like, I don't know. You also could be a Friendly.
Frick Bentley feels...
That's not even his name.
We've said it wrong every time, and I don't think there's a right way to say it.
That's funny.
I feel like he's cool and, like, upbeat and, like, kooky, and I do think that's us, that, like, we're cool and, like, kind of quirky and crazy. Stump Chiggins feels like an understated cool, and they've never once in my life called me understated, so I don't think I'll ever get to be a Stump Chiggins, but I'll dream of it.
That's so interesting. I had the characteristics reversed in my head.
Really?
To me, a Frick Bentley seems understated, cool, like funny. Stump Chiggins seems like a goofy wild card.
Whoa. Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's how I took it.
So many ways to interpret.
Here comes Stump!
See, for me, it's like Frick Bentley, and then like Stump Chiggins. You know? Yeah. But like Frick Bentley, he's like, lah! And that's how I feel. So like, you guys couldn't see it, but I
drew up a devil sign.
Drew up a devil sign and screamed / like
Toad.
Toad is Frick Bentley. Bowser is Stump Chiggins.
I feel like it's reversed, dude.
Nah.
Guys, you have to let us know what you think.
Yeah, you guys have to tell us. Tell us in the comments, and that's what we're gonna make the poll. Is, are you a Frick Bentley or Stump Chiggins? And I just need to know. Chiggins? Shuggins? Stump Chuggins. Stump Chiggins.
Chiggins.
Yeah.
With the Kiki and Boomba, that was easy because it's like Kiki, Boomba. Like, those are so different.
I think I'm a Booba.
I think I'm a Kiki.
You are a Kiki. Between us, Kiki, Booba, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, you're Kiki, I'm Booba. I really think the dynamic, though, changes, like, depending on who I'm with. Because, like, some people, like, I hang out with, like, I'm definitely, like, the Kiki between the Kiki, Booba. But some people, I'm the Booba more than the Kiki. And I don't think it's good or bad. I think it's just vibes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I was just thinking how funny this conversation is. And I was just thinking, you show the construction guy this clip.
And I go, this clip made me $1,000.
Like, I'm a Kiki, but sometimes I'm a Booba.
I'll do it.
He's like, I don't know what the fuck any of
What are
these
you
things are.
saying?
Kiki Booba podcast, Google. That's so funny.
Oh
my god, I was gonna tell you, in Vegas.
Oh yeah.
It was just funny because immediately when I got into Vegas, I always am like, I'm gonna find money on the ground. I just feel it in my bones. And my boyfriend's like, that's not something you can feel.
Yeah, it is.
And I'm like, I feel it right now.
Yeah.
And so I walked up to this machine and there was $1 in it. Like someone put it in and it spit it out. And I went to grab the dollar. But then this worker from the casino started walking up towards me. And I got confused. And like, there's a thing that like, if they see you grabbing money that's not yours, they'll sometimes take it away from you. Like, I've seen it happen. I saw, like, a lady, like, walk up on a slots machine that had, like, $50 in it, and she made a big deal about, like, finding the $50 credit, and the lady, like, went in and was like, no, you can't have it, and, like, basically took it from her. So I thought that's what was happening, so I was like, yay, I found $1! And then I grab it, and I see the lady, and I was like, oh, here you go.
Oh, no.
And she was confused, and she was like, oh, thank you! And I was like, she wasn't even going for the freaking dollar. She was just walking in that general direction. And I was just like, well, at least I did a good deed, I guess.
Top 10 anime crash outs. I'd be pissed.
I was low-key upset. I was trying to tell myself I did a good thing. I was so sad.
Damn. Did that karma come back to you in any way of the universe give you something good?
I guess, yeah, kind of. I was playing on this machine. I was playing Baccarat, and I've never played before. And my friend was like, oh, put some money on this thing. And I was like, okay. And I did it. I guess I clicked the wrong button, the wrong betting odds. The betting odds that I clicked were like 50-1 or something.
Whoa.
And it hit, dude. I won like $200 or something off a random accidental bet. And like, it felt like a movie moment because both my boyfriend and my friend were like screaming and like shaking me like, yes! Like, I don't know what I just did.
That's so fun.
Yeah, that was really fun. I like couldn't believe that. Oh my god. And dude, I found this speakeasy bar in the Cosmopolitan Hotel. When we go to Vegas, I'm taking you guys.
Okay.
It's called the Ski Lounge or something.
Is it where like it's all like in a cabin themed?
Yes.
I've seen it on TikTok. I really want to go because you can make s'mores.
Yes, you can.
I want to go.
It's so freaking cute. So yeah, you go into the Cosmopolitan, you have to find it. It's in this like other hotel called like Freak Freakazy. I don't know.
Oh, sorry, that's my house.
That's just where Max lives.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then so they lead you into a room and they like give you this whole spiel about how you're entering a different place. And then you go into this room and it's like all decorated like ski lodge, like cabin, but like 80s ski themed.
Oh.
So there's like naked pictures of people skiing. There's like bras everywhere. It's like very cute and cozy. It was so amazing.
I love that. I need to go. There's something, I think because I just played The Quarry, which is, honestly, I feel like you would love it. And maybe we'll try to figure out a time you can come over and play it because there's wardrobe packs that you can buy. And I got the 80s one. And so like they're all wearing the cutest 80s outfits. So of course I had that the whole time. And the main character is so hot and he wears a crop top. It's a football jersey cut up into a crop top, and then the tiny sluttiest little shorts you've ever seen in your life. And
oh wait, you made these characters make out. We talked about this last podcast.
I did make these characters make out. So I feel like,
ooh,
but it's gotten me in an 80s log cabin feel. Like I just want to be like everyone in 80s outfits around a campfire. Maybe there's a werewolf in the woods. I don't know. Who's to say?
That's fun.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, did you see that the Hello Kitty Island Adventure came
Okay.
out on Switch?
Yes, it also came out on PC, and I was going to talk
Oh
to you because we
yeah.
were talking about it on my friend's stream last night. It's $40 on the PC, and it's exactly the same as the mobile game.
It's fine, I would get it.
The reviews were very mixed because people were like, the game itself is good, but if you can get it for $5 on your phone or however much it is,
It's $5 a month.
but I guess, okay.
It's $5 a month, and there's so many different levels and so many other worlds that I paid for like 3 months of it, and I was just like, I'd rather just own it than have to pay.
Yeah, I guess that's, you're basically paying for 9 months of it.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I think I could play it for 9 months, honestly.
yeah, I was saying if it goes on sale, which I don't think it's going to anytime soon, I'll probably get it because I do really want to play it.
I think you
But
would like it. It's so much fun.
yeah, I do kind of really want to get it, but I don't want to drop. The only thing I'm worried about is like when we got the Bluey game, because
Yeah, it was so short-lived.
it was 2 hours of playtime for $40.
Yeah.
And it's not really like, I mean, you can replay it if you like the mini games, but the mini games are like for kids. So it's like, I'm just worried about it being something like that.
No, honestly, I think it's similar to Animal Crossing, because there's
Yeah.
mini games and then there's mini challenges, and then you could literally, if you wanted to just do like the hotel aspect of the island, you totally could. Because there's like side quests where you have to like decorate the rooms queue according to the hotel guest that's coming into the island. And you have to like find things for them. So there's lots of like other little side games that are going on. And I feel like, and I haven't even finished all the levels. Like, I
Damn.
only got to, like, the underworld level, and I don't think I even got to the heaven level.
Heaven?
There's, like, a cloud level. There's, like, a secret waterfall level. There's, like, a lot.
Oh my god.
You meet the devil. Like, it's insane. Just kidding.
You know what I have been playing? And I've finally gotten the plunge into is Baldur's Gate.
Oh,
We
yeah.
tried playing Baldur's Gate, like, early last year or something.
No. Remember, I literally quit because we spent an hour creating my character, and then at the last second, I pressed randomize.
Yeah, and you were
I was
like,
I'm
no,
done.
we can't do
I'm
this.
done. I actually don't want to play anymore.
I had been feeling, like, I was kind of like, it's such a slog in the beginning getting used to everything.
Yeah.
But I did a vote for, like, chat, and I was like, who do you guys, like, what do you guys want to see us, like, play? And so many people said Baldur's Gate, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give it, like, a goddamned good try. Really spent time, like, I actually jumped into a random playthrough I was doing by myself, like, off stream when I first started playing my D&D, like my IRL D&D game. And I was like, I'm going to use this to kind of learn spells and like kind of figure out, because Baldur's Gate is really good for teaching the basics of D&D. Not everything is the same, but it teaches spells and shit like that, the mechanics.
Yeah, the mechanics of it.
Yeah. And so we popped into, like, it's a tiefling wizard, and just kind of popped in so that way we wouldn't have to go through all the beginning shit again, because it's like also gross, like a tadpole TWI shit. TW body horror, that's gonna be the name of this stream, or of this episode, is body horror.
The name is just body horror.
Body horror. But like a tadpole like swims into your eye, and it's horrifying.
Oh my god, no.
And that's like what the whole plot is about, theoretically. And so every so often it's like kind of nasty, and I just have to like close my eyes. But I think I'm like 25% of the way through, or maybe 20% of the way through, and I am like, every day I'm like, I want to play right now. I want to play right now. And people are now helping me through it and are like explaining things, are like, oh, make sure you go back and do this because you won't be able to do it once you get to Act 2 or whatever. So I'm having so much fun with it. I really love it. We're multi-classing Wizard Fighter for anyone who's listening and interested, because I love spellcasting, but I also like to throw hands. So Wizard Fighter, multi-class. And yeah, we're in the Underdark, and I'm genuinely, I feel like addicted. So then last night I started my own personal playthrough. so that I could play when I'm off stream and not progress farther in the story
Dang,
without
you're
everyone.
really addicted.
Which I do go through waves like this. Like, even I felt so bad, one of our like viewers brought up, like, I haven't played Minecraft in months, and we had like a server, and he was like, are we ever gonna play that again? Because it's been like since early December. And I was like, okay, I do want to play it again. I just go through waves of like getting into something and becoming obsessed, and then I burn myself out on it, and then I never want to play it again.
Yeah.
And I did that with Minecraft. I would stay up till like 4 a.m. So I'm trying to not burn myself out with Baldur's Gate because I do want to finish the game. But for the subathon, I'm doing chat picks. If we get to a certain number thing, chat picks, the race and class, and we're gonna do a an evil playthrough, because you can
That's
play
fun.
like good and like save everyone, and you get titles like Peacebringer. This time I'm going evil, and we're gonna kill everyone, I think.
That's so funny. For some reason in those games, I always love to play an evil character.
You really
Like,
do.
I love being like, we were playing, what's the one where the girl wears a hat, and I think her name is like Clover or something. It's like Last of Us. No, not Last of Us. It's like a Walking Dead game. Her name might not be Clementine. Her name is Clementine.
Okay,
Let me
wait.
look it up.
Is it the Walking Dead game? I love that game.
I was playing that, and I was like making all the wrong choices, and I was making everyone distrust me, and my boyfriend was like, what are you doing? And I chose to, like, I had to choose between two people's lives, and I like killed this other kid's, like, this other family's kid, and they were like really mad at me, and I like told them off, and Aqua was like, you can't do that. They're literally gonna turn on you. And I was like, I don't know. I kind of feel like being an asshole. It's just like kind of fun.
You know what game I think you'd really like too? You and Aqua should play it. Is Detroit Become Human? You play as it's in a society that androids are like super normalized, and so you play as three different androids, and you follow like three different storylines, and they kind of meet up. But each of them has a different thing. Like, one is an android cop, and he's like, you know, in the force, and people don't trust android cops. Then the second one is this guy who's like an assistant, but he's malfunctioning. Third is a android who is like a housekeeper for this like alcoholic guy, and so he treats her really bad, treats his daughter really bad. So they escape and they run away, the android and the daughter. And so you're making all these decisions, but you're also, there's like protests going on against androids. And so it's
this is just robot propaganda.
It honestly kind of is, but like it's so good, and the choices you make really and like affect things. And so you can go and be an android that like pushes people over and like I don't know.
Does crazy things.
I played it when I was probably in college, and it's so fun to be an asshole in that game. Because you're like, I'm an android. Like, I'm gonna run around and go fucking crazy right now. Y'all can't control me. And I just feel like you'd really like it.
That's fun. Y'all have to look into that. Dang. Oh my god, there's so many video games I want to play.
I know. I miss being able to play them together.
I know. Oh my god, I was going to tell you. So they just came out with this new season of Jeopardy, and it's pop culture.
Ooh.
And me and Aqua have been watching it and, like, just quizzing. Like, we've been going against each other at home, like, trying to see who gets the questions. It's on Amazon Prime. And you would be so proud of me because I got a Stardew Valley question right.
Oh my god, what was it?
It was just like, in this seaside town, you can get to know the town folk and dig in the quarry, and they mentioned the town's name. Oh, Stormbrook? What is it called?
Stardew. Or wait, no, hold on. Whoa, fake fan alert right here.
Is it Stormbrook? Storybrook?
No. Pelican Town.
Pelican Town. Yeah, they said in Pelican Town you can get to know the town folk, dig in a quarry, or like do some other stuff, and like fix up your old house. And I was like, I was so happy. I was like, I can't believe I remember that. I was like, I played that game.
I think about when you played it, when we were doing a subathon, and I had to go to work, and I was like, can I just set you up with some Stardew Valley while I'm gone? And you were just in the mines for hours.
Yeah.
So fun.
I was just playing, flirting with the characters.
Yeah, I've downloaded so many mods because I've played that game for years now. And I'm like, I need fresh dialogue. So I've got over like 5,000 new lines of dialogue because I
Oh
was
my
like,
god.
yeah, because I'm like, I need new experiences every time, otherwise I get bored. And so I've been playing a game actually similar to Stardew Valley. It's called Fields of Mysteria, but it's like Stardew, but like a little more cozy, a little more cutesy, a little more cottage core-y. You can really customize your character. It's so cute. And I really like it. And like the person I'm romancing, it's like very enemies to lovers. And it's like, I'm obsessed. I just feel like
Oh my gosh.
there's a little more juice to it than I feel like
Yeah.
Stardew has without mods. I'm still appreciative
Yeah.
for the guy who, because it's all one dude who makes Stardew Valley. One guy.
Oh wow.
So like he's an icon. He's also making another game called The Haunted Chocolatier. Super excited for that. Where you work in a haunted chocolate factory. Could not be more excited.
Fun.
But Fields of Mystara has been my like cozy, like if I'm trying to like get ready to go to bed after I've been playing Call of Duty, I'm going to Fields of Mystara and I'm gonna be like tending my little plants, and there's magic that you can do and learn, and a hot dragon statue that like you can bring to life and then date. I guess I haven't gotten to that part yet, but he has a heart next to his name, and only like NPCs you can date have a heart next to your name, but he's a dragon statue. So
interesting.
I don't know. I'll keep you guys updated if I can fuck the dragon or not.
That's so funny. Oh my gosh, I was gonna tell you, when I was in Vegas, I went to this Hello Kitty cafe.
Ooh.
And it was so freaking cute. I got this like cute cupcake with a Kuromi on it, like a little fondue Kuromi, and it had like glitter all over it. But it was just funny because while I was in Vegas, I decided I was going to start a junk journal. And I felt like I like ransacked that Hello Kitty cafe. I was like, I need napkins. Yep. I need that straw stir. I was taking everything. I even took a couple chips from a casino, a couple $1 chips to put in my junk journal.
I love it. I want to see whenever you do an entry.
Start it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have all the stuff now, so now I just have to start it.
I still need to mail you a letter. Time is crazy. Yeah. I kept thinking like, oh yeah, I'll do that in the next few days. And now we're months past that. So I'm going to get on that.
You know what's funny is every person that I send a letter to, they're like, I'm going to send you one back. And I'm just like, in the back of my head, I'm like, no, you're not. But it's okay. It's totally fine. That's not the purpose of my letters. I was like, no, you're not.
I can do it. Normally what it is I just don't have I don't have envelopes, I don't have stamps. So it's like I'd have to go out and buy them, but I have them. So I just need to do it. But it feels like I blinked my little eyeballs, my teeny tiny little eyeballs, and then it was so suddenly months later.
That's so weird. No, my sister was the same way, because I called her. I was like, did you get my letter? And she's like, oh, I was just gonna mail you a letter back. I wasn't gonna let you know that I got it. I was just gonna mail you one back. And I was like, I would have never, you're not, in my head, and I was like, you're not gonna mail me one back. I would have never known that you got it.
Her listening right now, sweating, shit.
I'm like, you don't have to mail me one. I promise. I just think it's funny when people tell me that.
I do really want to, though, because I've saved trinkets to put in there. I have a lock of my hair.
Oh my god, I need that.
You need that for your
That's
junk
the last
journal.
thing missing in my spell. That's so funny. Anyways, that was all I had to say to catch up. I mean, I don't know if that was a lot.
I feel like I haven't talked to you in forever, so it was so nice to just yip yap with you and catch up. And I'm excited to see you in 2 weeks. That feels 2 weeks too long, I fear.
I know. I wish it was this week.
Yeah.
It actually is this week. It's this upcoming weekend. It's not this weekend because it's this next weekend.
So theoretically, it's still 2 weeks. So we have all of this week and then all of next week.
Yeah.
But
no, just all of this upcoming week. We're hanging out on the 14th.
It's only the first.
I don't know how to count.
Quite literally 2 weeks from now.
What day is it?
Monday?
My bad.
No, you're good. Oops. But, no, yeah. I'm excited to see you. And this upcoming Wednesday, we're going to have a special guest on the podcast. Woo! Sydney, we do the Princess D&D Diaries podcast together. And so we're going to come on and we're going to have a whole D&D theme. And it's going to be a who and a half.
I'm very excited.
Yeah. So if anyone has any questions that they want to ask us for that, you can go ahead and throw them in the comments. Head to the Discord. I'll link that in the bio. Anything you want to shout out?
I want to shout out.
I'm also furiously looking around my room. Like, what am I shouting out?
What are my favorite things? I'm gonna shout out my belly button piercing.
Hell yeah.
You know what? You may give me a little bit of body horror, but gosh darn it, are you making my outfits look cute?
Hell yeah. My shout out is a Christmas gift that I'm embarrassed to say I'm using for the first time. I don't drink out of glassware often, but I did get glassware for Christmas, and I've been pouring water into it and drinking out of it, and I feel fancy. So I'm just gonna give a shout out to drinking out of glassware. As an adult, it feels a little more adult than like having 30 water bottles around my room. So that's my shout out. Try drinking out of a glass sometime if you haven't. If you've never. Live Moss. But yeah, go ahead, follow us on everything. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Discord, Twitch, YouTube. Yeah, you can, if you're listening to us on Spotify, you can also listen to us on YouTube. If you're listening to us on YouTube, you can also listen to us on Spotify. And we will see you guys next week.
Yeah, thank you guys for listening.
Bye.
Bye. Love you.
Love you.